stage.
Yeah, Shirley!
It always brings me joy in a time of darkness to look out over this, from the stage, and look out and see all these people here that are dedicated to bringing attention to mental health care. And, you know, like he said, 12 years ago and 13 walks ago, I was in that dark place. On February the 27th, 2010, I lost my 16-year-old son, Jackson, who was an amazing young man, loved by everybody, made everybody laugh, and just was a light to so many people's lives. It was so confusing to see someone like that have such a struggle privately. Well, I was trying to figure out really what to talk about today, and I was like, you know, I've been on a journey. I've been on a grief journey. I've been on a healing journey. I've been on a journey trying to seek hope, not only for those that struggle and those who suffer, those who are trying to find their light, and also for those who have lost someone to suicide. So over the years, we get t-shirts. Okay, over the years, we get t-shirts and we get sweatshirts, and I've bought leggings, and I've got shoestrings, and I've got socks, and I've got hats, and I've got coats from initiatives from raising money as well. So I thought I would just tell a little bit of my journey, starting with my shirts. Okay, the first one, I was in that darkness. I found this walk going, gosh, they have walks for suicide, but not in Richmond. What can we do to start a walk? So on October the 27th, 2010 at Monroe Park, we had our first walk. And why was I there? I was there because I lost Jackson, and a lot of us formed teams. My minister said that we all needed to Jacksonize ourselves because of what kind of person he was. So my team became the Jacksonizers. We had 150 people on that team that year with 300 total walkers, and we raised $9,000. So the power of teamwork is amazing. One of the things that I've learned from AFSP is we live our story. And I'm one of those people, I don't hold back. I tell my story. And what I have found, every time I share my story of loss, not only of my son Jackson, but I lost my mother when I was 8 to suicide, found out that her mother died by suicide. I didn't find that out till I was 18 from my Uncle Chuck, her brother, who then took his life when I was 26. My sister has 3 children. She lost her middle son, Christopher, in 1994. He was 27. And then Jackson. So telling our story, what it does is it gives people permission to talk about it. And that's really what I have found to be so helpful. Going out and putting flyers in windows, I thought, who's going to put a flyer in a window that has the word suicide on it? But every time I took that flyer and shared my story, there was another story returned back to me. You know, the importance of teaching our young people, like seeing Ella up here and sharing her representation. You know, I learned it's important that we advocate for our young people. So Out of the Darkness has campus walks in the spring at high schools and colleges. We went with maybe 1 or 2 colleges participating. Gosh, I think now we have around 12 colleges in the state that participate in Out of the Darkness walks in the spring. Then I learned, you know what, we need to advocate. We need to support public policy that passes bills for better access to mental health care. We need to make sure that bills are passed to research treatment and find the best treatments. And all of us can be a part of this by being an advocate for AFSP, by simply going on and signing up to be an advocate and receiving the bills that come across Capitol Hill and our state to support mental health. We need to be a voice. be the voice. We need to be the voice for those that don't have it anymore. That's one of the reasons why I'm here, is for my Jackson. I want to be his voice. So let's be the voice. Then I learned through AFSP that it's really important to have conversations, to talk about it, to provide safe places for people to be able to talk about their struggles, not be judged, not be cut off, not be told to get over it. We need to learn how to talk to people in a way that they feel comfortable and they can share what they're going through. We need to be able to encourage them to know that treatment is available, and we can walk them there if we have to, if they need the help. So we need to keep the conversation going. So this was a promotion that we did, is have a real conversation. You know, one thing I heard Matt say today that encouraged me, when I first started this, we were the 10th leading cause of death in the country. To hear that we're 12th, that means something's happening, okay? The statistics went down. They were very high in 2018. They went down in 2019 and 20. There is a slight increase, but yet there is so much more engagement going on to bring those statistics down. So our goal is try to reduce the percentage to 20% of the statistics by the year 2025. If we don't get there, if we make improvement, just think of the lives that we're saving. We're all in this club we didn't want to be in, right? But we're here. But you know what? We're not a club anymore. We're a team. And we're here to help each other and work together. Together we can do this. I got this from one of my colleagues in AFSP, and I had put my names of all the loved ones on the back, and have worn this to several walks. And now, even in darkness, we can find hope. And this is kind of where I am now. I'm like, you know, there's hope out there. Things are happening. This is awesome. At our last board retreat, this is the t-shirt that we got from our Kathy, Executive Director. It says Mission Possible. Virginia AFSP, our mission is possible, not impossible. So this is a really good reminder that we can do this. And last but not least, here we are today, walk number 13 for me, and here we are together, and we're going to fight for suicide prevention. We're going to fight for better health treatment. We're going to fight to participate in more public policy and advocacy. We're going to raise money for research. That's how this organization got started, in a living room with a group of people trying to raise money for research over 30 years ago. So thank you for being here. Thank you for partaking in this. And together we can do this, folks. Thank you.
Yeah, Shirley.